Joining me right now is Manhattan Institute fellow and author of The War on Cops, Heather MacDonald. Heather, gosh, how many times am I going to sit here and have this conversation with you? It's a scary time to be a cop right now. It feels like it's getting worse. What is your sense of where we're heading right now?
Well, it is getting worse, Trish. Gun killings of officers are up 61% this year compared to the previous year. And what has to happen is the lies have to stop coming out of the White House about the police and shootings.
And the White House will tell you it's the police officers' fault. They're the ones creating this hostile environment that makes it more likely for themselves to get hurt.
Well, they are putting out the Black Lives Matter narrative, which is that we're living through an epidemic of racially biased police killings of blacks. That narrative, which is utterly false, is resulting in some instances at least in the targeted assassination of police officers, as we saw in Dallas in July, and I think most likely in San Antonio. That is a false narrative. Obama has not contradicted it. We can only hope
he said it, right? I mean, and we've talked about this before, in part for political purposes. By the way, it didn't get him anywhere. It didn't get the left anywhere. Black Lives Matter. You know, if you're an African-American living in a challenged community right now, Heather, I mean, I'd be saying, I just want to be safe.
Of course, and black lives are being lost as well as blue lives. When officers back off of proactive policing in high-crime areas, as they're doing now, thanks to this false narrative, the people who most need their help are being hurt. So, yes, Barack Obama has not contradicted. He has fed the narrative. And the fact is that support for the cops is right now at an all-time high, the highest since 1967, because the public understands that if you continue to undercut the legitimacy of the police the way we've experienced in the last 2 years, there's going to be some lunatics who take their hatred one step further. They're not just cursing at cops, which is what's going on. They're not just throwing things at cops. They're shooting at them. This has to stop, and I just hope that Donald Trump will start telling the truth about crime and policing.
Well, this has been part of his platform, right? Law and order. We need to bring back law and order to our streets so our young people, our communities are safe.
This is the fundamental responsibility of government. When families break down and you have young males roaming the streets without any parental control, the only hope that for those law-abiding residents is for the cops. And law and order, if we can't provide that as a society, we provide nothing else.
Heather MacDonald, thank you so much.
Thank you, Trish.
You know, I keep having this conversation with you, but it's an important conversation that has to be had.
Yeah.
And they have to listen. All right, thank you so much.